Welcome to the School Leaders Podcast. My name is Dr. Gastrid Harrigan, the podcast for current and emerging school leaders, those who support and supervise them. You will hear from passionate educational leaders who are transforming their schools, communities, and creating positive outcomes for students. I will also share my personal reflections and tips from over 15 years as a school leader. Together, we will talk about how to level up our schools and leadership practices. Hello, welcome to the School Leaders Podcast, where every episode ignites the leader in you. This is your host, Dr. Gastrid Harrigan. Thank you for making the School Leaders Podcast part of your growth journey. As the school year draws to a close, it is very important for principals, school leaders to take a step back and reflect on the past school year. This reflection is about gaining insight, celebrating success, and identifying areas for growth. By reflecting on the school year, principals and administrators can wrap up the school year effectively and set the stage for a successful new year. In today's episode, I'm going to share 8 proven strategies to end the school year successfully. Before we get too deep in today's episode, I want to encourage you to join the School Leaders Podcast on Facebook. There we continue and extend our conversation from the episode. Also, don't forget to check my website at www.drgharrigan.com. There you can listen to the podcast, read the monthly blog, and sign up for our monthly newsletter. I would like to thank all of you who are listening to the podcast and sharing the podcast on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or wherever you are online. Thank you. When you share the podcast, please tag me so I can thank you personally. Many of you are listening to the podcast. Do not follow or subscribe. If you find value in this podcast, take a moment right now to follow or subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to it and share this episode. Don't forget to also leave a 5-star rating and a positive comment. When you do, it helps other listeners to find the podcast. Let's get started. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Number 1, celebrate achievements. You should take time to reflect and celebrate the successes of your students and teachers from the school year. Celebrating their success is crucial to boosting morale and motivation among students and staff. You can organize different events to acknowledge individual or group achievements, whether it is around academic, extracurricular activities, or personal. Here are a few suggestions. Number 1, recognition events. Plan ceremonies or assemblies where students and staff are publicly acknowledged for their hard work and accomplishments. Awards can range from academic excellence to perfect attendance to contributions in sports, arts, and community service. Number 2, highlight success stories. Use your school newsletter, social media platforms, and school website to share success stories. I use my school's website monthly newsletter to highlight the school's successes. Profile of standout students and teachers can inspire others and foster a sense of pride within your school community. Number 3, personalized acknowledgement. Take some time to write handwritten notes or personal emails to individuals who have made significant contribution this past year. This could go a long way to make a big impact on those staff. Strategies to end the year successfully. Number 2, reflect on the school culture and climate. As the school year comes to a closure, you should stop to assess the overall morale and well-being of the school community. You should review the school discipline data and effectiveness of behavior management policies and procedures, whether or not they work, were those policies and procedures effective, what could be improved, what did or did not work this past year. You can also evaluate the effectiveness of you bringing the teachers and staff together, whether or not you are successful at creating and fostering a better working and teaching environment for teachers and staff. I often like to say, if you do not feed the teachers, they will eat the kids. How effective were you at meeting teachers' needs and fostering a sense of community, a sense of family and belonging for the adults in the building? Here are a few key questions you can ponder on. What is the overall morale among students and staff? How did you collect this data? How effective were our behavior management policies? What does the data say? How can we improve the school culture for the next school year? Fostering a positive and supportive climate can create better learning and teaching experiences. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Number 3, end the school year by conducting thorough performance evaluations for all of your staff. This includes your teachers, support staff, clerical, security, custodial, and cafeteria staff. It is important to also recognize their achievements, address areas of improvement, and begin planning professional development opportunities for the summer and for the next school year. It is important to do thorough performance review to make sure staff knows the contribution they made and also areas they need to continue to work on to improve so that way they can continue to grow in their jobs and grow in their career. It is vital that all staff are evaluated and receive positive, constructive feedback on areas of improvement. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Number 4, conduct exit interview. As we end the school year, often we have teachers and staff that are not coming back to the next school year for various reasons. They are, I like to say, taking their talent to South Beach. It is very important to take time to do an exit interview. You may say, well, what is an exit interview? An exit interview is a final interview with a departing employee. It is designed to gain a sense for what an organization can improve upon to retain its top talent, its top teachers and staff. Why should you do an exit interview? An exit interview can offer valuable insight about your school, your district, and department. It can also provide valuable insight into the working conditions and potential areas for school or organizational improvement. About 3 weeks ago, I conducted an exit interview with a teacher that was retiring after over 30 years of teaching and service. And he said to me, I still had more time and energy to go, but I felt this was the right time to leave. By meeting with him, I gained valuable and honest feedback on areas I needed to work on in order to continue to improve the school culture and climate for teachers and for students. I would not have had this opportunity or gained this valuable insight if I had not sat down with this particular teacher. He was very honest and I appreciate his feedback, and I'm going to incorporate his feedback into what we are going to do and planning for the next school year. An exit interview provides a better understanding of the employee's experience, what worked well, what didn't, and what could be improved. This feedback offers valuable insight into the workplace culture, management, and day-to-day operation. If you're enjoying this podcast, I would truly appreciate it if you would take a moment right now to follow or subscribe to the podcast and share this episode. Don't forget to also leave a 5-star rating and a positive comment. Let's continue. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Number 5, host an end of the year collaborative session. Host an end of the year collaborative session where teachers and staff get to share ideas and contribute to developing new ideas and new strategy for the new year. Every end of the year, I break the teachers and staff into small, different groups. These small groups or committees are designed to provide input and feedback on different areas. Here are some of the areas I normally focus on as I end the school year. Student discipline. The small group or committee look at our discipline practices around student discipline, procedures, policies, and interventions that we put in place this past year. Were we successful at improving student behavior? Were we successful at putting those plans and procedures in place? Those interventions, were we successful at implementing them? And what else can be done to continue to create and put in place positive intervention for students? Another area typically that I look at is teaching and learning. We look at our instructional strategies, technology integration, support and interventions, our PLCs. Teachers get to share their best practices and strategies. And from these dialogues, we can determine instructional areas where we need more work in, areas that we need to continue to improve. And the ideas that are gathered from these sessions inform our next year's PLC and PD plans, and of course, our instructional focus calendar. Number 3, ways to boost school culture and climate. Teachers and staff engage in dialogues and ways we can bring the staff together and create a community where people feel a sense of belonging, where they feel supported and where they feel welcome. By looking at pressing issues, we are able to engage and create buy-in for areas where we need to grow in. This fosters a sense of ownership and prepare the staff for the upcoming school year. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Number 6, connect with students and parents. Connect with students by taking time to acknowledge students' achievements. You can have an end of the year awards where you can acknowledge students' hard work, students' successes, their achievement, and really their dedication to their learning. Also, you should engage with parents and the larger community by sharing and communicating the year's progress and upcoming plans. You can do it in the school newsletter. You can leverage your school newsletter to share and showcase some of the great things that happened this past year. You can share it on social media. You can also draft an end of the year letter for parents that discuss the school year's successes and achievements and prepare returning parents for the coming year. You can also facilitate an end of the year school advisory council meeting or parent meeting. At this meeting, you can do a presentation highlighting the successes, the achievement of students and teachers. You can also lay out your plan for the next school year. By bringing in and communicating with parents and the larger community, it will strengthen the tie and set a positive tone for the future. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Number 7, plan for summer and beyond. First and foremost, you should conduct a thorough review of the past year's budget and make adjustment for the upcoming fiscal year. Ensure that resources are allocated effectively, efficiently to cover all the necessities, from staffing to professional needs. Next, you should begin reviewing staffing needs for the summer programs, if you are having a summer program, and also for next school year. Begin recruiting early to fulfill any anticipated vacancies and ensure a smooth start to the next school year. Third, you should begin planning for pre-planning week when teachers return back on campus from their summer break. What are you going to do based on the data? What professional development are you going to offer? What PD are you going to do? How are you going to kick off the new year successfully? That planning begins now. Fourth, plan and schedule summer professional development. Professional development doesn't stop when the school year ends. Whether it is technology integration, digital literacy, instructional strategies, social-emotional learning, plan and schedule summer training session to enhance your staff skills and prepare them for the new challenges in the upcoming school year. Strategies to end the school year successfully. Reflect on your personal leadership. Effective leaders set the tone for the entire school. Principals and school leaders should reflect on their leadership style and its impact on the school. The end of the year is an important time for you as the leader to reflect on your goals and areas of improvement. Consider your professional development and growth over this past year. Ask yourself the following question. Did you reach your goals? What changes do I need to make over the summer to better prepare for the year ahead? What crisis did I face this year? And then what systems and procedures I can put in place to prevent them? Are there any notable wins from the year? What did I do well that I should be proud of? Am I happy in this role? And what needs to happen if the answer is no? What are your focus areas for the new year? What do I need to do to adjust to continue to improve students and staff learning on my campus? Doing a personal reflection help in identifying areas you can improve and better support your teachers, your staff, and your students. 8 strategies to end the school year successfully. Implementing these strategies can help principals conclude the school year effectively and lay a strong foundation for the future. Until next time, keep leading with purpose and passion. If you know anyone who can benefit from this episode, please share it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me today. Please consider subscribing to the podcast, leave a 5-star rating and a comment, share this episode with a friend, and on social media. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for leadership ideas and tips. Again, thank you for joining me today. Until next time.